Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're going to be playing some Chulainn solo. It's been a little bit since I've played this god. Obviously, a lot of new items came out now a few weeks ago, and I haven't gotten the chance to play Chulainn solo games, so figured, why not now? We're going to be going into a shifter shield first item. I can either go a shield of the phoenix next here or a mystical. Unsure of which one I'll do just yet, so we're just going to kind of hold off. But this is generally the build right here if you're curious. And this last item can be either binding, dawnbringer, archdruid, spectral, whatever it might be. All kind of situational items at the end. We're leaning against the Sun Wukong. Wukong is obviously very safe, generally speaking, and kind of gets away with most lanes, so not too much sure we'll get kill pressure, but should hopefully just have some lane pressure. Regardless, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. We have eclipsed 2,100 subscribers, so I want to thank you guys for that. It's been really fun doing this YouTube thing, and I plan to continue to make these uploads, so thank you guys. Really in this lane, like my biggest difficulty is going to be the fact that Wukong's got such great secure. That obviously causes big problems for me on buff camps, on neutrals, if I'm leashing it with him, and then he just like straight up gets it rather than I get it. Obviously, it'll cause a lot of issues, so I kind of want to avoid that if I can. And mainly the way we're going to avoid that is just going to be by outfighting him earlier, getting poke on him, or just getting wave pressure like this, and then, you know, getting over to a camp. Looking at his build, he went something a little bit different, a little bit weird. Thorns, rushing his Soul Eater, which is quite common, but with Warrior's Axe. So what this is going to do for him is it's going to give him better fight potential. In terms of pure god to god, Warrior's Axe obviously is better than Bluestone, pure god to god, because it's prots and power versus Bluestone just being power. But what it does lose out on is, of course, the clear aspects, and he's going to do a lot of damage to me, so I might be in a little bit of trouble. Should be okay, though, big picture. Is a little bit scary, though, and yeah, that's kind of that thing. He's got the clear pressure in terms of fight, excuse me, so fight pressure is what I meant to say. But when it comes to clear, he's really going to kind of struggle because he doesn't have that Bluestone, and then the Thorns gives him a lot of cheesy burst, which in a pinch can be used really effectively. We actually missed a minion right there, kind of trying to like give him this pause, which is really, really distracting. But ultimately, like, we'll end up okay in this spot. Didn't manage to jump that in time. That's a little bit too bad. But yeah, so this is kind of like what you're going to see with this relic sometimes. It really can kind of help leverage some solo pressure. The idea, though, is that... What is this guy doing? The idea is that, generally speaking, you should be able to kind of just, like, survive it. And once you survive it, the lane is, like, really easy for you because they don't have teleport. You do, meaning that your backs are going to be ultra efficient, and there's, generally speaking, won't be. Obviously, there are outliers for that, but... We're following the more general kind of principle there, so should be good. Yeah, they need to hit pause. That's like the reason why it's not going off. It's not this status thing, it's just like bugged. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so again, a lot of damage there. I kind of feel like I missed a minute or two because that pause really distracted me, but we're in a great spot. Had a very, very customary jungle rotation over just to clear camps. You see that very, very often. Their jungler went to dual lanes, so was just a shift in direction. Nothing too crazy there. And yeah, obviously, you know, we took a lot of damage. That Warrior's Axe is no joke with with the Thorns, and it almost made us pay for it, but it just seemed like it was a little too aggressive for us to die there, and I was right on that. And now that, obviously, again, he doesn't have that TP up because he just didn't build TP, we've got a great opportunity to kind of build a lead whenever he does find himself resetting, whether that's now, whether he goes to blue right now, maybe after the fact. At some point, though, you should see us begin to pull away, hopefully, because he doesn't have teleport. Now, that's not always a given, and I'm going to push this wave here, actually, because I do want to like make sure this cam doesn't run to my blue. But generally speaking, it should kind of begin to build us a lead. And as you see, that is exactly what the cam is doing. Heading over to our blue, so we'll get some anti-heal on him, get a double root, and we have to just run up out of here. Should be okay. Gonna take a lot of damage, though. They might look for a dive on me. I don't die to this ultimate, but I do die to the damage after. He's gonna fall for it, so, I mean, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Me, personally, I don't think so, but to each their own, I suppose. killing me is a big deal, you know what I mean? So you got to do it when you can, I guess. Kamazot's now really out of position, just trying to kind of play for some farm. Herc with a nice gank, and we should be able to get the cleanup on him. And we do, so 2 for 1 overall. Obviously, Wukong also lost his blue buff there, which is huge for us, because no mana sustain with that build. That's a 0 MP5 build that he's got right now, because he's got Axe instead of Bluestone. It's going to be really problematic for him in this laning phase, and yeah, we just kind of play solid now, farm and clear, and we're going to be doing very, very well for ourselves. So probably a little bit too much of a hesitation on my end, just on clearing the wave. So I was deliberating whether or not I wanted to freeze, and the answer should have just been freeze, like absolutely. In that spot right there, I knew I could secure that camp. But if I don't feel comfortable to secure, because generally Wukong does have better secure than us, it's actually totally fine for me to just get off the camp, let him throw it on the camp as it's like resetting and obviously becomes tankier. And then obviously he doesn't get it and he's got a wave to deal with and all that stuff. So that would have been the play you make if you don't have confidence you can get it. But obviously I felt pretty okay. We ult here as he ults, and I'm just going to walk away, and that's the trade. Get a root here, an auto. Ultimate just came off. Oh, this guy's back. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. I'll throw out some abilities here, and I'll just try to like get this farm. Keep on juking. We are super dead here, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. It's going to be close. Let's see, where is he? Alright, we're fine. Yeah, a little bit dodgy, but we wanted to get to our Bastion because it's going to block one of the abilities, which is the 2. And then the other one I should be able to survive because Kamazot's generally maxes that ability. So I could have decided to path out. Now, I didn't know he had a blink. I thought he was just playing that corner, to be honest, or like one of the corners. I wasn't sure if he was pathing around to mine or the other one, but I was just sort of like, okay, let's just like get to our tower and we'll eliminate any risk. By the way, Wukong could just come out of base to that guy, so he's very, very much in trouble, unfortunately. But we survived the gank. Ultimately, that's all we wanted to do, and almost was able to get 2 kills there. Unfortunately, got neither. But excuse me, living that, getting a blink out of him is really, really impactful and powerful for us. So we build our lead. That's kind of the biggest point. With this shifter shield, effectively our aggressive aspects are going to be kind of amplified. Unless we lose 25% of our health, which against a Wukong that's rushing Soul Eater first is kind of going to be playing to farm at this point in time. Won't happen too much, so our punish on him is actually quite strong. We're going to go into a Mystical next. I don't really like the idea of going Phoenix Shield when I have like a good amount of healing on my comp already with the Mammon and Herc. It might not be like the most like healing, but it's healing that people build anti-heal for, so kind of want to just like avoid that. If I can. We play a little bit for his dash right there and try to just get some damage off. If I dashed him right away, I could have canceled his and maybe killed him, but wasn't quick enough to do that, so no worries. Yeah, definitely still a great spot. Like, we're doing very good. A lot of solo pressure has been on us this game, but we've kind of managed to negate it, and as a result, build not only ourselves a 1,000 lead, but we've also helped in putting their jungler a little bit behind, I think, in the big picture, just by making him waste time. And he was off to a lightning start. He was 2-0, so going from 2-0 to 2-2-1 is definitely not ideal. So, yeah, pretty happy about that. Or he was 2-0-1, I think. So, yeah, you get the assist on us. Either way, though, point is he's behind now. We can just kind of hold this wave tension here. I want him to walk up a little bit, because if he does, we missed our 1. But ideally, we hit our 1 there, and then I keep chasing, and we probably have a chance to kill him. Doesn't end up quite happening that way. Remember, because he doesn't have TP, like, us forcing him back and kind of making him back even a little bit later tends to have really big ramifications for him. In his lane, that, you know, should kind of be okay, despite not having that relic, is just being kind of delayed further and further. And ultimately, we get both Bastions. We're going to be able to get this Totem Camp, as well as this Meteor, and this lead that we have personally is expanding. Now, obviously, our team is really not fighting in a smart area, so Wukong does have like the ability to just rotate, which he's doing. He's going to miss the left wave, and he better hope he gets that kill, which he might not, because even though it's not like deriving from his normal path very far, anything like that is really not good. We see Wukong throw his 1 kind of panicked out, I think assuming we were on it already, and another big mistake right there. You have to hold your secure for those camps, because he's just going to lose it. Now, because Wukong's not level 9, he doesn't have his 1 maxed, so my 1 probably does out-secure him at the moment, but once he's the same level as me, or level 9 as he is now, I'll get out-secured, generally speaking. So that's why, you know, when we have Mystical Mail, that's going to help a lot, because we can kind of time our Mystical with our first ability to just burst down the camp. We can also just use that to clear the camp faster if we have the Wukong still dealing with the wave, which that's the whole point. He's got out-secure advantages, but we should have lane pressure advantages. So if I can just kind of utilize that, get the lane pressure, we burst the camp down quickly, it's no problem. Again, no TP on this guy, so if we just run him out like this, what does he do? Nothing, right? And the whole mana issues he's running into is because he went Warrior's Axe. Even if you go Bluestone, if you're not getting blues, you're in big trouble, but this just makes it a lot worse. I should have dashed him earlier, that was really silly. Oh my. That was sick. We're probably like super dead here. I am gonna run. Obviously Mom's coming over, so I've got some help, but still probably not great for me. He did get a kill. He might just die too, unfortunately. It's kind of just their support being here, ours not. Which, what can you do, right? It's good rotation by him. Too bad. We got a lot of gold on us too, so obviously not gonna feel too great. We definitely overstayed some. It's all good though. We got Mystical Mail here. Next item can be a lot of different things. I like going Pridwin just because it's some cooldown. In a build like this where we don't go Phoenix Shield, so obviously my recommended build, I do go Pridwin as well. I'm just going to go to a little bit earlier because they do have Quad Fizz, so I'm thinking the physical damage is going to be, generally speaking, a little bit more impactful than maybe other games. We'll go Pesty next. Great anti-heal for Camzotz, Wukong with Soul Eater, Charybdis with now double lifesteal and Deathstoll and Aussie, so just a lot of healing. Maybe in more subtle ways than what an Aphrodite or a Hell might provide, but still like something you absolutely should build anti-heal for. So this guy's just saying F it and doing the tower. I'm with that. We did steal a chest camp over here as well, so that's solid for us. And yeah, we can just kind of keep it going. We got tier 2 Pridwin now. A little bit of cooldown, 20% is obviously going to be the cap with this item. So afterwards, we'll get the Pesty last item. We've got a lot of decisions to make and choices. We can get Spear Rope for a little bit more cooldown. I'm going to walk over to this guy. Hopefully I reach him in time. He's doing a good job fighting. He's doing a great job fighting. We missed, but Mystical will kill him. It's alright. Yeah, that was a terrible miss by me. That's just the clone on him. So, he's all good. We got a kill. I think they've made a big mistake this game in playing solo side because, well, actually, their ADC is really behind too. Okay, that's strange. I mean, okay, I think what's happening is they are playing solo side, but our support is not leaving duo side. So it's making their support or their ADC get behind, and their support's kind of rotating. Like more, obviously, like that fight, Horus was there, ours wasn't. But also, like, our duo lane's just doing well on their own, but they're really pressuring us a lot. And even if they're not pressuring us a lot, they're fighting on our side of the map. So Wukong is 3-1, but he's down 2,000 gold. So it's like, who even really cares, to be honest? I didn't even realize he was 3-1. I thought he was like maybe 1-1. But he's got 3 kills, and it just doesn't matter. Those kills he's getting are really, really unimpactful if he's losing every single neutral, losing all the farm. And the kills he's getting is generally on people who aren't worth much at the time he got those kills. If he got kills now, yeah, they'd probably be pretty impactful. But it is kind of like one of those very awkward games where their best KDA player on their team, aside from the Horus, is actually their most behind player. Almost. I mean, Charybdis is really far down, but you get the point. We'll look at their blue buff in a second. And we should be able to actually pressure out backs as well and all of that. This is kind of going to be a coast-to-coast thing where we're going to try to get blue, the Tiki camp, and even the red buff potentially. Wukong again can rotate, but I always say if you're going to rotate, make sure you're going to get a lot of farm and be okay with what you're giving up. So he does end up going, he'll get a kill, And that looks nice, and I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, obviously. But he's losing everything. So are you okay with that? I think when you're behind, it can be worth it to do what he's doing, but he better live. You know what I mean? Because if he doesn't live, it's going to be really, really bad. And even then, when you get the kill and you still have to commit that much time to that rotation, is it always worth it? You know, that it's kind of up to you. It kind of depends on how much you get. Generally speaking, I would say no. But got his root here. Actually, almost stole that. Too bad. But he misses that wave. We're going to be able to get this camp here. Silver's up as well. Just transform on these guys and fight them. Hamazot's ult force. We'll back up here. Knock up immune in our dash, so we just kind of use that to disengage, and we are all set. I could look a little bit longer for something. If he gets a pluck ever here, I am around. Don't think he's going to get it, though. Yeah, that's fine. These minions put me in combat. That sucks. That's alright. I mean, these guys are kind of looking for him. He's, like, fine, though. Nice. And those guys baited the other dude. Alright, so kind of a weird development over here, but we'll leave away. Still up 2,200 or so. And we can just kind of go get the silver. Our Herc is absolutely insane. I want to just go call missing. Hopefully Wukong's going to not kill him, but it's looking grim. Now that's a great rotation to make if you can make it. He didn't. But if someone's that deep and it's like that easy of a kill, you know, you should probably go for it. We'll go push up left here again. Or just clear left here again and look for a reset. I feel pretty comfy in saying nobody's going to show up, so we'll just jump this. And we can look for a reset angle. Know that because, I mean, look at where their team is, right? So, kind of unlikely we get ganked in a spot like that. I'm going to upgrade my TP here. We're going to TP right on top of them. If they stop mid-team fight to break the ward, good on them. They tried to, but it was a little bit late. And just for that, like, we do manage to force one person out and hopefully kill somebody. We'll see. Even if we don't kill anybody, it's, like, still great. Get the ults on him here. We use the one. That's going to force his ult. Oh, he's tanking. Uh-oh. Just going to use my ult. Yeah, I guess we're fine. Alright, that's a little weird. Didn't go as well, maybe, as we wanted. No worries. Just get this Bastion here. Okay, we are kind of insane. Maybe a little bit. If he gets that guy, it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. I don't want to fight pointlessly, like, when we're that deep. It's kind of just a bad idea. This Wukong's got the god stat line, but he still is behind, so I guess it's fine. I don't know. I mean, that is something that Wukong can do really well, is just take advantage of, like, really silly positioning and just kind of snipe picks, but if the farming is bad, does the stat line really matter? Not really. I'll path over to this guy. We should be able to help him a bit. And if you're wondering why Cam is like the best jungler in the game, you just about have it right there. Kind of just gets to immune everything all the time. Do finally get a kill. We'll do the screen here as well. Purple's up too. Can kind of look at this. I have to be a little bit careful. Secure it. And now we just leave. Can just use the teleporter to go over left. I kind of want to just hyper farm till 20 because I'm really close. Wukong obviously he did get a lot of kills, so he's down 1,000, but he's still behind. You know, that's at least our shining light. And imagine like how bad some of these rotations are if he just doesn't get kills. You know, so that's kind of like what you hope for. This is sometimes what ranked becomes. So we get a nice kind of blend of both, I suppose. We'll check his blue buff here, see if it's up. If not, I'll just push. It is up. Did use my secure to start it, which is generally not a good idea, but we'll still get it. Just going to call missing on him again. Maybe for the first time. I probably didn't call missing at all this game. And Wukong's going kind of what you would expect with a Sunring Axe. I don't think Sunring Axe is so outrageously bad that like you shouldn't go it on the character. It just, I don't prefer it personally. So, you know, if you do, more power to you, I suppose. We're in a lot of trouble here, and almost certainly dead. Actually, we should be fine. Just gonna immune his Tiger Stun. Yeah, we've got help coming. If I didn't have help coming, I'd be pretty unenthusiastic. Amazon's ult forced. 7-1 Wukong does fall down. And it's really, really funny because we're ahead. But because his stat line is really good, we actually do get a shutdown, which is kind of funny, right? And all of a sudden our mom is like kind of a raid boss too. And she was already a little bit ahead. So nice to see it. We'll reset here soon. And then go get redstone here, go get pestilence, and then we are in final item territory and decision making. And this game has all been kind of about that PvE aspect, but it's mostly been because we're really unfightable and they kind of know that. So generally speaking, yes, should we be rotating? Of course, but there's something, wow, what an amazing one by me. There's something to be said about you want to fight around your ahead of people. So like us fighting at their speed buffs and stuff is really just kind of silly and just not good smite. Again, it's kind of just like them being loose, playing ranks. We have a dive mid laner, which is usually pretty uncommon. I think people get a bit carried away. So, you know, that's probably the culprit of it all, but who really cares, right? We're winning. Sorta can just walk at those people, and this is now Gold Fairy territory. I can just use the teleporter to head over left right now, let those two finish it off, and continue the farm. So we've got a decision now on what we want to go last here. We can go Spirit Robe for cooldown. We could go Spectral for combating the early inner workings of what looks like it's going to be a fairly heavy crit build from this Charybdis. We can go Stone of Binding here. We can go Dawnbringer. We could go Erosion or something. You know, it's really up to you. This is a flex item and is very much intended to be that way. Personally speaking, I really am a big fan of Dawnbringer, so I'm going to be going that. But if I was in a game where I felt like I needed to build defense, which is honestly fairly often, Dawnbringer does increase your defense in your ultimate, or in your ultimate and after. It's basically a defensive Erendite. But sometimes you just want prots like consistently rather than conditionally. And more often probably you want that. So if you're in that kind of a situation, I think going Spirit Robe is probably the most consistent, solid option in this build. We're going to TP over right. I'm assuming our guy is all the way doomed over there, but maybe not. He is, sadly. We'll see if we can just kill this Charybdis. Just immune the knockup. We have to ult that, and redstone will get her, yeah. So we use our ult there to immune the slow, and that kind of gap close will just eventually work out for us. It'll take a while, but we'll eventually try to go get the speed buff here. Do we have a bomb? We don't. Okay, we can just leave. That's alright. Yeah, it's definitely a fire giant angle at this point for the team. We need a little bit more gold for Dawnbringer, so I'm kind of just farming for that. And once we get there, should be all set. 2,400, okay. Alright, we're down 300 gold. Or, not down, excuse me. We are 300 gold a ways. Definitely not down, at least I hope not. So we'll just make sure we finish that off and then take our quick reset, and then we're good to go. Alrighty, we got a TP to mid here in the works. And with this, again, we use our ultimate, we get faster, we gain protection increases per target hit, max 3 stacks. It's going to be big. I can't wait to use it. It's super fun. Obviously, if you watch this channel a decent amount, you've already seen me build this, but we're just going to start gunning. Okay, he's out. Too bad. We got rooted for like half of our movement speed, which was a shame. Half of our movement speed increase, we were just rooted. But you get a ton of protections. I have no idea how much we had in that spot, but you know, redstone increases, Dawnbringer increases, all that. It comes out to be a high number. So you're not necessarily squishy, that's for sure. Wukong's gonna Thorns here, I guess. That's fine. We definitely do just kind of have to go to Fire Giant, which is like Maybe a bit unfun for these guys, but it's definitely the right move. I'll go get this beacon here, and then it's gonna be fire time. Yeah, I'll just back. I'm shocked I don't have top damage this moment. I guess, you know what, though? I really didn't get to fight that much in the laning phase, because he just kind of, like, disappeared. You know what I mean? Normally I'd be punishing him more, and it was great for him that he was able to get rotations, but it also, like, let us get more neutrals than we probably should have been able to. So it was just, like, weird. I think we had a big stat deflation this game, which, you know, that's okay. I don't mind. We'll head over to this fight. And our Mammon is, I mean, if you want to call this a fight, our Mammon is cooked, but maybe get a mid-Phoenix here. Our team does not want to do fire, so, you know what, like, it is what it is. If we're getting stuff, like, fine. We might not be getting stuff. I think this was all a sham. Use our Dawnbringer, we are fast again. Okay, we got him, it was fun. Yeah, we super inted for that kill, but we did have a good time. That was obviously not smart. We missed the bomb? Oh, that'll do it. Okay, fair enough. I did not know that. Yeah, I was like, damn, we are not doing this Phoenix at all. I mean, we should just go to fire. Like, we should. But we could have gotten it there. That's okay. This is one of those games, though, that you just, like, feel like you're going to lose. I won't lie. It's kind of, like, turning out to be that. This Wukong's 10-2. I got to be honest, though. He's stealing these kills. He is. I mean, he did, like, 400 damage. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna lose this one. I might be like manifesting it by saying that, but sometimes you just like, you know, you just got that feeling, and I'm a bit concerned. But hopefully we can step on a new leaf here soon, or start a new leaf, not step on. Definitely not step on. Why did I say that? I'm stupid. Turn over a new leaf. That's what it is. Yeah, English major, by the way. Lordy. Okay, this guy's. Oh, never mind. Okay, maybe that whole diatribe we had was just useless. I guess we just win. I think. Maybe. Can we just get right Phoenix or something? Maybe. Can we? I don't know. We definitely can end, but we can get like a Phoenix here probably. We just need to group a little bit. Well, what are we doing? Okay, can we just go mid? Okay, that's not bad. We got an ultimate force. Gonna transform here so we got more auto attack damage. And we do have a lot of attack speed, so I don't know, maybe we have something here. Oh, I hate that I'm tanking. This is so bad. Good luck, Kirk. I can't help. They got it. Good job. Okay, it worked out. It definitely worked out. Okay, we're down to defend the fire, but we're not down to attack it. That is a shame. This Onher's build is terrible, by the way. Do not build this. Oh, man. That's okay. That is okay. We'll be able to hold this fairly easily. They've got mid-waves to clear, and we have still 3 up. I'm not super concerned about this. We just have to kind of ult them when they get on it. Taking a fight earlier is kind of ill-advised. So I'll throw out an ability, but yeah, don't really recommend that personally. They're hunting again, and this is kind of like why you want them to pull fire, because they can't all 5 cleanly get onto somebody like that if they're like dealing with it. It's a great corner bait. So yeah, now we're probably gonna lose this, unfortunately. I'll still make an effort, but get a big ult off here, but yeah, just not enough energy to be gained. I still did plenty of damage, so at least there's that for us, but we'll lose it, unfortunately. At least it's not enhanced. The curse is coming. I'm telling you. I'm really shocked that I got like no energy for that ult though. Oh, because there's a max rage you can gain? I didn't even know that. To a max of 36? I gotta be honest, that's stupid. There shouldn't, I mean, this guy doesn't need buffs, but like, that's really silly. If you get a super ult like that, that should get you to your transform, in my opinion. It only makes sense. I mean, again, it goes to show, like, it goes to talk about, like, you have to manage your rage, blah, 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 but, like, come on. You know what I mean? Come on. We get our transform off there. We get, like, a double kill, I think. And we definitely don't lose fire. It's all good, though. It is all good. Oh. And I'll just ult here for kind of, like, peel. It's not really a big deal if we just get out. That was a little dodgy, but I think we're fine. Okay, they actually got a pick, too. That's really good. Yeah, so, I mean, they have Fire Giants, so we don't want to just, like, obviously face tank fight them. The guy kind of made a pretty poignant, like, engage on me, but a 1-for-1 trade is still also okay. I gotta just make sure this guy doesn't die. Oh, good try. It's almost really good. Yeah, losing a tower sling is fine. We just want to, like, burn their fire so they don't get phoenixes, and, should be all set. Mammon just wins those 1v1s. That character is so ridiculous. I don't know who Michael Towers is. I know it's a Smurf, but, like, he just kind of, like, owns every game he plays Mammon, to be honest. And most gods, but especially that one. Alright, Fire Blink wasn't too hot. That's alright, though. Ooh. That was huge. They actually just got abandoned. He is so dead. Oh, Cheerio. Oh, wow. What a boulder. I mean, we'll kill him eventually, I think. It's a little tragic that we're split, but only because I'm worried about our people in the front there. We do end up getting him, though. Just takes a moment. And hopefully, we're going to be able to at least re-aggravate mid here. Oh, man. Yeah, that character's sickening. We'll be able to re-get mid here, though, I think. And ultimately, a left Phoenix as well. At that pick. That's the plan, at least. Mom's going to heal on that camp. So, yeah, we should be able to get mid and left here. As long as I kind of... Okay, I'm just going to let him do that. I think he's got it. They do not got it. Okay. I might have screwed them. I didn't even get to use my 2. It's a shame. Well, we'll just, like, rotate mid. It's not really a big deal. I thought they were, like, totally okay. It's fun, though. We got the Phoenixes we needed to, so we're all good. Cam is going to just ult here and kill Sobek, probably. Look at this character, man. How is that even fair? What can you say? Alright, let's just run. This is potentially very spooky. I'm going to leave this guy. He's super dead. Is what it is. They can't do anything as long as I don't die and we don't get, like, chain picked, so... You know, he bought a decent amount of time, which is good, and then I'll just be able to kind of hold something. I guess I should get Blue Mask. They either, like, have to look for a pick on me or push a tower. So either way, I mean, we just sit in tower and we should be safe. Going left? I think he's just clearing waves, yeah. I don't think they can actually push. Just tanks. I mean, they'll hit it, but they don't, like... There's not a threat here is what I'm saying. Like, we can walk at them. Snakes has been, like, passively DCing every, like, couple of games for a bit. Alrighty. This is looking promising. We're in a decent spot. I'm not sure we have any pick potential here, but, like, this Herc does a surprising amount of damage. So maybe we do. You know, when it's paused like this, what I sometimes do is, like, if I just uploaded the Thursday video, I just, like, kind of read comments / reply to them. So I do get back to that stuff, of course. All right. I'm trying to think of like how I want to approach this next fight. I mean, it's just fire, right? So we should just kind of word it and, you know, exist, to be honest. It's not too complicated, right? I don't think so. Oh, is Chariot just not here? I mean, he was out either way. He's here. Okay, surely we can do fire. The Snakes will come back, I think. It's not really a big deal. It just we should probably do fire. This is gonna be our first fire in this game, I think. So that's exciting. Normally in a game like this, and yeah, our team. Okay, I see why we're not doing fire. It's not the on her. That's all we need to know. Normally, I should be playing zone. Sobek should be tanking, and then the other guys, including me, so like them two do it together. The other guys zone. Effectively, what's happening right now? Now they're not zoning; they're diving, which is very very different. Which they obviously shouldn't be doing, but yeah, that's kind of the idea, right? Where it's like you kind of group together, hunt as a pack of 3, and then whatever happens, happens. Like, but you have to kind of like wait. You don't actually dive, obviously, because they're just like kind of trolling. Not gonna lie. But assuming you do that, you should be able to kind of just like get a really comfortable look, create space, and then do Fire Giant in the meantime. And then you guys have EFG on 5, you back up, reset, go push right, the game is over. Now, unfortunately, that's not going to be happening in this one. Not that easily, at least. Isn't that god insane, guys? We do have anti-auto attack on him a little bit, but we are kind of getting spliced up by this crit chance too. And we are about to be 0 with fire, I fear. Maybe not. Maybe we're okay. We are okay. Good job. Let me not body block you. Okay, we've got 2 with EFG. That's an improvement. Is an improvement. We're going to get a defense pot here. This crit is starting to do the crit stuff, I won't lie. But the defense pot, I think we've got a much better feeling anyways, so I'm going to avoid the Spectral for now. Charybdis is dead. That's big time. Oh, I hate heroism so much. Just juke that out. We are fine. Had to do some S key action right there. That was awesome. Okay, we've got EFG for 130. Honor's obviously still got it. Like we need to get these Phoenixes down with 2 of us that can actually like hit it effectively. Now I'm not really trying to hit Phoenixes more often than not, but we'll have to this game. Got our ultimate off here. Horus took some damage. Use our 2 for movement speed. We are super dead. We're not dead. Awesome. Okay. Well, EFG sustained saved us, and Horus was kind of alone. That worked out. We still do have EFG, so we're going to go get these Phoenixes out. And I know I'm low. Probably should have reset in TP, but we're transforming, so we'll hold that thought off, I guess. Oh, he just got farmed. Too bad. Let's go, dude. It's not over yet, but we've made some progress. Wonder if I can like force sling on this guy. Just use our 2 to give us some movement speed and stuff. I'm gonna chase him a little bit. Fortunately, he does just kind of ult. Bro, that god is so unbelievably unfair. Maybe we get him here, though, this time. I think we get him this time. Because he misplayed, like, super hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got him. We finally did it. Holy. Transforming again here. Super farming our damage up. Don't think we can actually do anything else. Oh, this crit. It's not fun. Okay, we're leaving. We are out of here. Does he kill him? They traded. Dude, what is this match? Like the Athena match I just recorded, like this was like I recorded that game 20 minutes maybe before this one because I did the thumbnail and stuff. This one is like worse. You know? What is happening? I don't know, this is just crazy. It's cool, I guess. We'll just kind of chill around here. Their Titan got owned. Maybe we actually backdoor. Like, if I backdoor and then I make the title, like, backdooring the Titan so we'll win, is that clickbait? Because, like, I think people think of backdoor and they think of, like, a tactic, like, when you're losing or something. This is just unnecessary if we do it. But maybe we just be mean. It's not even mean, I just want to get out of this one, you know? Can he solo that, by the way? He easily can, well. I don't know how much health it has. Probably 2,000. I mean, if I TP in Fire Blink ults... Oh, he's there. Okay, well, let's pick up the screen. Give ourselves some health. And let's consider it. They're walking out. They're all walked out. No eyes in camo. I'm going for it. Fire Blink off. Weezer 2. Auto 3. Auto ult, jump. And it is gone. Yeah, awesome. Woo. I don't know why there's a word there, but it works. Panic End Classic? Dude, you guys were keeping me hostage. I was so over it. I just wanted to win. It wasn't a panic end. I got videos to make. I'm going soon. I'm literally leaving in like, well, tomorrow morning, but I don't have time tomorrow morning. So, I'm just trying to smash these videos out. I'm not sure I should say GG. That was a little cringe, I won't lie. Did 53,000 though. I mean, that was solid. That definitely was solid. 53k damage, 77k mitts, 4 wards, 8-4-18. Comfortably staying GM despite a bit of a slide and win-loss recently. So that'll be that from us. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.